Hey everyone, this is David Walker with CoworkingConsulting.com. I wanted to share with you guys today that there is a custom GPT that we've developed to match the Turning Vacancy into Value guidebook that we've created. I recognize that the document is quite long, quite informative, but at the same time, I think that in the modern day, documents can't always be presented in the same ways they used to. And so what we've done is we've developed a tool to complement it so that you can, if you're a ChatGPT Plus user, you can access this link to help you kind of dive into the document specifically relevant to you. And what I can do is I'll just kind of demo how the GPT works. It's over here on the left. I've just been scrolling on the right over here. This document. This is me, David. It's good to meet you. And so I'll go ahead and dive into this. So the way it works is that you fire it up, and it's like the Office Conversion by CoworkingConsulting.com. Explore an interactive version of the PDF guidebook. If you don't already have the PDF, you can download it right here, but you'll go ahead and see this button. Let's get started. So let's go ahead and click this guy. And so OpenAI has been programmed on the back end with the PDF itself to be able to pull all that information and then display things that are specifically relevant to you. So it goes ahead and starts off, tells you the purpose of the document, provides you a link where you can download it, and then it also gives you a table of contents for what's in the document. And then this is it's been programmed also to generate various AI artwork to coincide with the dialogue. And so it's providing all the information here just to kind of give you an idea of the types of things that you can access in the GPT. We do talk about the co-working blueprint as a deployment model, get more information there. But this is a reminder that this is an interactive experience. And so the beauty of ChatGPT is its ability to put it in your own city or region. So for example, we'll go ahead and tell it, I'm an office owner in a major city in the United States. I have a building that is 30% occupied, and I have a floor that I might want to try co-working. So we go ahead and put that in. And so it's going to pull from the guidebook various insights into how it can give you kind of a best strategy forward. So it's telling you about the CRE vacancy challenge, the limitations of the traditional office models, and some strategic solutions. So it's talking about co-working, flexible leasing models, temporary wall structures, and again, a lot of this data and content is in the document, but this provides an interactive way to do it. It says, would you like to start with a deeper dive? For instance, we can explore. Let's be more specific. Let's test out this GPT. I'm actually in Austin, Texas. Can you be more specific to the data here around office vacancy, and if you think this model would work here? So let's see what it does. You can see it does a search. It's starting to search for Austin, Texas office vacancy. Browsing. It searched 6 sites right there. That's the power of AI, its ability to pull in a lot of things very quickly. It's pulling in a lot of information about the economic and market context, the potential for co-working spaces, and it's even outlining next steps here. It's talking about a market analysis and feasibility study, design and build out. And so this kind of gives you an idea of how this guidebook can kind of help this is always a fun thing that I like to do. Um, can you draft an email to send to my architect to get his or her opinion on the feasibility of turning my existing floor plate into a shared workspace? Please be as specific as possible, utilizing some of the content from this guidebook as reference for them. Hi, architect. I hope this finds you well. I'm reaching out to seek your professional opinion, the feasibility of converting one of the floors. So this just kind of gets the motion started, and at the end of the day, we are co-working consultants, and we can help you do these sorts of things. We work with your architects, but we also have architects of our own that we can recommend that have built numerous co-working spaces all over the world. But the key thing to remember is that it's not complicated. It's not rocket science to build co-working spaces. We've done it many times before. Um, is it possible to have an accelerated go-to-market strategy for a co-working space build out? How would that work? So we just ask them right here. Let's see what it says. Because typically co-working spaces would take 7 to 9 months or longer to build, but we've created this accelerated model called the co-working blueprint, and it's an MVP approach to build out, and it's kind of inspired by Silicon Valley startup world, where the idea is you want to have rapid deployment of a space to get rapid monetization, to be able to iterate and evolve the space. So we work with a lot of phone booth manufacturers and technology companies to help get a scalable system out there quick that you can build on with standard operating procedures. It speaks to the amount of time it takes to do these sorts of things. Obviously, every project is custom, but we do have tried and true models. So it says here, visit Coworking Consulting for more information. Another thing to get more information about is tell me about the co-working blueprint. And so this is a big part of the guidebook, is at the end we introduce this concept called the co-working blueprint. And this is our framework to be able to rapidly deploy vacant office space solutions through the co-working model. We have a website at coworkingblueprint.com that kind of explains the different packages, the do-it-yourself, the managed, and the licensed formats. It's all about creating white label co-working brands. Let's see, it's over here is where we start talking about it. We do have multiple plug-and-play templates available, design models that can be deployed quickly. That don't require a ton of permits. We focus on light permit deployment and very furniture-forward modular strategies to get things going. We have a few different modes of work: meeting rooms, huddle spaces, private offices, phone booths, soft seating areas. We've created these to combine together to be able to deploy them quickly. And there's also a kind of an operational model deployment where we help you manage this process, which includes a feasibility study, interior design, virtual mail, community training programs, all these sorts of things. And so we want to be able to help you activate and monetize vacant office space quickly and efficiently. The process is you start with a feasibility study, and then you basically get to a go no go decision, and then ultimately you deploy the co-working blueprint development model. And you can learn more by going to coworkingblueprint.com, also checking out our feasibility study information here. Here's the co-working blueprint website. um, where you can watch a little video about
Rethinking office real
micro
estate,
leasing.
the shift to micro leasing.
And micro leasing is a term that we've used to just basically explain how the flexible co-working model fits into the normal real estate mindset. And it's based upon licensing agreements, co-working membership models. And again, we help deploy these models into vacant spaces in a quick, streamlined way. We've got a unified sales system, tech stack, collaboration platform where everything can get deployed in a very customized yet um, scalable approach. You can become a partner, download the guidebook, and again, each process starts out with a feasibility. And so we've done these a lot, and so we've kind of figured out different ways to position them and help you kind of go from concept to creation. And then you can ultimately request a proposal anytime to get that going. And yeah, so that's about it. Let me go ahead and go back to the GPT here and say, can you provide some AI artwork to leave us inspired? Because why not? You always got to surprise yourself with what AI can create here. Let's see what they say. Alright. It's funny. I've started to get impatient with AI, but yet it's creating a masterpiece in only 10 seconds. Oh, how times have changed. Okay, so here's a nice piece of artwork. So, I mean, this is actually a pretty good piece of artwork for a co-working space. Um, what's neat about it is it does show the various types of work zones. Obviously, this is a very like furniture-driven design, but what it does show you is the vibrancy of a co-working space, and it shows you the collaboration that can happen. But it also shows you that look, it's a lot of furniture. You know, this was a blank floor plate before this furniture came in, before the lighting came in, before it was activated with energy. And again, so these are the kinds of things that we'll help you do here at Coworking Consulting and with the Blueprint model. Thanks for listening. And again, the link for the Custom GPT we're distributing freely, so feel free to test it out, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Take care.